Hi there, my name is Kurt Vecchio. I'm a senior software engineer here at Ectron Corporation. I'm here today to talk to you about our SmartEYE packing station. This station is very flexible for any sort of online retail fulfillment, warehouse packaging, any means where you're trying to improve your efficiency as well as making sure all of the items in your kits are being properly packaged and sent out on time. This will help reduce the amount of orders that have missing parts, as well as being able to track down specifically to job number when an item has been scanned with time states, and also managing data for individual operators on who worked kits, how long it took them to pack them, how many mistakes they made, all sorts of things that can be used to help improve efficiencies in your company. In this case, we're using a demo in which we actually aren't connected to any sort of ERP or internal database system. Using just a BOM file, we can attribute kit numbers to pull up the proper part numbers and tie them to job IDs. If you do have an internal ERP or database system, we can easily connect to those to pull data directly into our system, as well as sending it back in real time. This allows us to pre-populate all the data, and your workers just need to scan a job ID barcode, and we can reference that data, know how many kits and what items are expected to be in there. This system is very flexible. We can customize it to meet any means, whether you need specific items to be scanned in, such as IMEI for SIM cards or tracking codes, or if you're just looking to make sure that all of your items are scanned and put into a package. We can also customize it to have a scale to work similar to a checkout system, in which after each item is scanned, we wait for the item to go into a box on the scale to make sure that the item physically made it into a box. To set up each kit, we have a job ID in which the operator can scan their job ID. The dashboard will let them know that it's a valid job ID, that job ID has not been ran before or in the system. Next, they'll scan the kit ID, which lets us pull up the exact BOM contents for that kit. And then in this case, each job will have anywhere between 5, 20, 50 individual kits for that job. So then the operator scans a barcode that tells the system how many kits should be pulled up. So here we have 5 kits that are included in the system. When that's done, the light turns blue. This lets managers and anyone else on the line notify that a job is active at this station, so they can easily tell which stations have jobs being packed. If there's someone standing there and you don't see a light on, then you know there's a job being currently worked on. And then here we can see the name of our kit, the job number, and which kit number we're on, along with the full BOM. And we have the quantities that are required into it and what's made into our kit. We can also see the total amount of kits in this job, the kits that we are remaining to complete, how many have been completed, and then the total number of items that should be in our kit versus how many we currently have. This box here will let me know that it's ready for me to scan the part numbers in our BOM. After I make my first scan, it'll update. The light then turns to orange, signifying that a kit is actually in progress. And then we'll see our updates automatically move over as we go through. I can scan these barcodes in any order that I wish. If I scan a barcode that I've already scanned before, it'll let me know that this item has already been fulfilled. And then I can continue scanning more barcodes. If I scan an item that isn't on the barcode list, it'll let me know that it's an invalid barcode for that BOM, in which case you won't be able to move that item in and you're not mispacking packages. As I continue through here, I'll finish scanning out these last items. And when the kit has been completed, the light will turn green. We now see it update. It'll move to kit number 2. And now we have 1 kit completed, and we start back from where we were. This can be repeated until the last kit is done, and then this will bring us back. The light has now gone back to blue because technically I haven't started the second kit, but a job is active. So we can track data on the specific time intervals between each kit, but also the overall job. So if you have an operator who's completing these individual kits fast, but taking breaks of 5-10 minutes in between doing them, you can find out both the individual packing time as as well as the entire job. As a manager, you have access to other dashboards that let you know for specific stations what's going on there. So in this case, the manager can see which operator is working at the station, the kit ID, the name of the kit, how many total kits are in there, the job ID, how many kits are completed, as well as a pie chart to give a visual reference on how far through the job they are. And it also gives us historical and current averages for the kits. In this case, this is the first time that this kit ID has been ran. So our historical and current averages will be the same, but as that continues, then you can see against your averages how well your operator is keeping up. So are they going faster than normal? Are they behind? Then you can help improve those efficiencies as far as packaging time. In this instance, we'll start a job in which the kit requires a specific item or an IMEI to be scanned in for each kit. So we'll scan our job ID. It lets us know that a valid job ID has been scanned. So again, this one hasn't been completed or started before. We then scan our kit ID number, which lets us know that it's a valid kit ID and within our BOM system. Now we'll scan how many packages are expected to be in that job. Our light turns blue, letting us know a job is now active at this station, and it prompts us to start by scanning our IMEI number for the kit. This indeed is tied to one of our part numbers, so as we scan an IMEI number, it'll let us know that it's a valid IMEI scan. It has not been scanned before, and then we also see that our tracking device in which it was tied to, that has now been updated in our system. Our light turns to orange again. Our kit has now started at this station. We can continue through the rest of our scans. Scanning in any order, we'll see our contents update and move across, while also having our timestamps of when the last item had been scanned in. Now that our item has been scanned in, we have our light turning green, letting us know that kit is complete. We can package it up, and then our light returns to blue until we scan our next IMEI. At any point during our kit, if we go to scan an IMEI that we have already scanned before, it'll let us know that that's an invalid IMEI scan, meaning that it is not unique. We've tracked it in the system that it's already been used, which then allows us to go back and rescan an IMEI number that is unique. And once that is done, our kit has started, and we can then continue going through and finishing out our job. Something else that the managers have available is a dashboard to show all of the current open jobs. So if we are connected to your internal ERP or database system, this whole list here would be filled up for any of the jobs that are set for that day to be completed. So operators can see which ones are open, while also getting a quick glance at how far along they are completed. So in here, we see that there's one job for today. We have one that is open currently and 0 have been completed. We can also see the similar data on the manager view as far as the individual stations. This is really great if you have a big screen somewhere on the floor that can show all of the open jobs. It allows your operators to see which jobs are next available for them to pick and complete. And as we go through and finish, we'll see this job disappear in our dashboard update. So I'll complete out this last one, scan my IMEI number, lets me know it's valid, and then I'll scan the rest of my part numbers. Again, I can do this in any order. If I scan one that's not meant to be in the BOM, then it lets me know, and I'll go back ready for the next scan. And as I scan the last item in this kit is now completed, and being that that was the last kit number for the job disappears and it's ready for the next job. When that's done, our light goes back to off, letting you know that there's no job active on the station. If we go back to our current jobs view, we can see that this job has also disappeared. We now have no open jobs currently, and we have that one completed job as well. This solution can also be adapted to take into fact a scale, so similar to a checkout system. After an item is scanned, We then will expect the operator to put the item in the box on the scale, therefore letting us know that the item physically made it into the box. If you have some ideal weights that you're expecting for each kit, we can reference those and not allow the kit to be completed until those weights meet the expected range. Again, we can go into any sort of customization, whatever you feel fits your needs, whether it's online retailing, warehouse packaging. It's flexible for any use case.